Hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet and we are in Goa and we are testing this. Now this is the all new Citroen Basalt, which is the company's fifth product in the Indian portfolio, and today we are testing this car out and we'll tell you everything you need to know about this SUV coupe. So let's start off with the front end of the car, and the very first thing you will notice is the iconic Citroen design. You have the chevron badging over here, you have piano black finishing on the grille, you also have some amount of chrome. Other than that, you have your DRLs that are placed over here. You have halogen indicators, and apart from that, you can see you have a bifunctional LED projector. That's obviously high beam and low beam. And you also get a fog light that is a halogen unit. Plus, you can see you get piano black finishing over here. You get chrome accents over here, and you have a silver scuff plate. So yeah, that was the front end. Now, if you move to the side, you will see that this car gets body cladding all over, and you get this beautiful diamond cut 16-inch alloy wheels, and the tire profile is 205/60R16. Moving on, you get blacked out ORVM with integrated indicator. You do not get any chrome on the side of the vehicle. You get your regular door handles. Some cladding is present over here, and the roof is present in black. Now I'll tell you how many colors and how many dual tone and monotone colors you get with this car, but the main highlight is this part that you see, the sloping roof line, which gives it a coupe look. So that is why hence the SUV coupe. And yeah, you also get a reflector over here. I mean, it's not a reflector, but it looks like a reflector, but it's the red accent. I think this is the turbo variant, so you will get this. There are two variants. We will be explaining that to you later. And you can see over here that the tail light is a wrapped around unit, and it comes all the way up to here. So this is the side profile. Comment below, how did you like this overall side profile of the new Citroen Basalt? Now let's move to the rear end. So you get your Citroen badging over here, your Basalt badging over here, and you get a Pure Tech badging over here as well. Now, as we're talking about the tail lights, you can see it's a mix and match of halogen and LED, and it's a wraparound unit. Apart from that, you have the bumpers that finished in matte black, and the scuff plate again is finished in the silver. You also have a camera with parking guidelines, but they're not adaptive, but it is pretty decent, helps park you at tight spaces. To open the boot, you have a request sensor here, and this is how you open the boot. So the glass opens with the boot, hence again that sloping roof line. So yeah, this is the boot. It's a 470-liter boot space, and you do not get any split seat. However, if you need more space for your luggage, you will have to fold down the entire second row, because there is no 60-40, 50-50 or 40-20-40 split. So this ends the rear profile. Now let's go inside and check out the interiors. So now we are in the second row of the Basalt, and as you can see over here that I mean, there is quite a lot of space in the car. This seat is adjusted according to my height. My height is 6'1" for reference, and as you can see, there is ample amount of knee room, there is ample amount of headroom, and there is ample amount of thigh support. And when I say that, you will notice that, why am I saying that? Because there is no thigh support. Well, if you see over here, there's a handle, and there is 3-step adjustable thigh support. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and to take it back down, this is how you do it. So when you're sitting over here and you need some thigh support, just put this up and the seat becomes really comfortable. Also, you can see over here that the headrest has I mean, this kind of a shape. It does not adjust, but the lateral support will help you sleep better if you're sleeping in the car, and your head will not fall off when the car is taking turns. So this thing is also a very nice feature. Also, it has an armrest along with 2 cup holders and some space to keep your phone. You have your blower over here, the AC blower, and 2 Type A charging sockets. Other than that, you get some storage space on the door and some magazine pockets over here. So this basically ends the second row. Now let's go to the front end and I'll tell you more about that. So now we are in the driving seat, as in the front row of the Basalt, and as you can see over here, you get a typical Citroen layout that you've been seeing on Citroen cars, especially the C3 Aircross. The AC vents are, the same design. Then you have a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system that has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto that's wireless, and you have Citroen Connect that has more than 40 plus connected car features. Apart from that, you also get a 7-inch TFT display over there, and that gives a lot of information about the car. If you see, there is a menu over here, and you have a lot of settings that you can fiddle around, and this has like 3 theme modes as well. So apart from that, you get steering mounted controls, you get a flat bottom steering wheel, and the steering wheel is adjusted only for tilt. There is no telescopic adjustment. However, you get an automatic climate control with some display over here. Charging sockets are here. You have a wireless charger right over here. Apart from that, you can see you have 2 cup holders. This is a gear lever. Now this is an automatic. You have a manual as well. Your manual handbrake and some storage space within the armrest. That is really helpful. Apart from that, the seats are really comfortable. The driver's side has a height adjuster, and you have quite a lot of piano black finishing on the inside. Plus you have some place that you can store, keep your phone, and this is your glove box. So this basically sums up the interior. So now let's quickly drive the car, and I'll tell you how is the new Basalt to drive on the road. So now we're at the driving seat of the all-new Basalt, and the very first thing that I will tell you is the engine specification that this car gets. Now this gets 2 engine options, both are petrol, both are 1.2 liter. Now one is a naturally aspirated engine and the other one is a turbocharged. Now the naturally aspirated engine produces around 82 PS of power and 115 Nm of peak torque, and that comes mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox. However, the turbo-petrol variant has a couple of variations. So first of all, it's a 1.2 liter turbo-petrol engine, and that produces around 110 PS of power, and this has 2 gearbox options. Now the manual is a 6-speed manual, and in the 6-speed manual you have around 190 Nm of peak torque, and in the automatic version you have 205 Nm of peak torque. Now what we are driving today is the automatic version. So this car produces 110 PS of power and 205 Nm of peak torque, and this obviously comes mated to this automatic gearbox. Gearbox has this manual shifting, so it's an AMT gearbox. However, we felt that the gearbox initially, I don't know whether it's with this car or whether it's overall, there's a slight jerkiness in the car when you move ahead or when you move back, when you put reverse. But once you start flooring it or once you start giving accelerator, the jerkiness just goes away. I don't know why, maybe it's a 3-cylinder, so that's why. But other than that, the ride is really smooth. Power delivery is linear, and it's got a decent mid-range, and triple-digit speeds come within no time. Also, the suspension is what Citroen has been focusing a lot. Now the suspension over here, they say that this provides best of both worlds. As you can see now, we just hit a speed breaker, and there was very little that was felt inside the cabin. So according to Citroen, this gives best of both worlds. So yeah, the suspension setup is really awesome. However, the steering feels good. It has a good response, but it is slightly on the heavier side, which I personally like. Some people may like a light steering, but it is not that heavy also that you won't be able to maneuver it through the cities. So overall, guys, good car, very spacious. The turbo petrol variant, they have decent numbers as far as power and torque goes. The gearbox is really nice. You don't feel the shifts. It shifts all the way up to 6,000 RPM. The red line is 6,000 RPM, and it shifts there. If you put it in the manual mode and you forget to shift, the car will automatically shift for you. It will not hold on to the gears. Now let's talk about the safety features. Now the safety features include 6 airbags as standard. Apart from that, you have ABS, you have hill hold, and you have ESP. So yeah, as far as safety is concerned, this car is safe. You get a ton of features in this car. Car looks good. It's got a unique shape. Again, it's a SUV coupe, so it's got a sloping roofline. It's got very good ground clearance. It's got beautiful alloy wheels, and it is very comfortable on the road. So yeah, this was a short drive. So we drove around within the streets of Goa. But later on, we'll be getting the car for a long-term review, and then we'll be telling you how is the car on the daily traffic and on the highway. And as far as mileage is concerned, Citroen claims that the Basalt will give close to around between 18 to 20 kilometers per liter, depending on what variant you take. The naturally aspirated variants, they claim around 18 kilometers. However, the turbo-petrol variant, they claim the manual one gives around 19.5, and the automatic, this one that we are driving, gives around 18 or 18.5. So mileage figures between 18 to 20. Again, that we will have to check. We could not do that. So yeah guys, this was the all new Citroen Basalt, and this car will be available in 7 color options. 5 will be monotone and 2 will be dual tone. However, if you need to know anything else about this car, you please let us know in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.